Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you for joining us today for our webinar, Balancing Automation and AI Capabilities in BIM Decision Making. My name is Ragad Naimat. I'm a business development engineer with DAR Engineering. It's my pleasure to be your host for today's session, and we truly appreciate you taking the time to be with us. Today's topic is both timely and critical. As digital transformation accelerates, integrating AI into BIM and digital workflow is being essential. In this webinar, we'll explore how AI reshaping digital engineering, highlighting key industries. We will share DAR's vision for AI-enabled project delivery. We also encourage you to submit your questions in the chat box, which we will address through and at the end of this session. To guide us through this important discussion, I'm honored to introduce my colleague, Dr. Mohammed Swaidan. He's a strategic and result-driven digital construction leader with over 17 years of experience in BIM, VDC, and digital transformation. He has led major initiatives that integrate advanced technologies into project delivery frameworks, driving measurable improvements in efficiency, collaboration, and performance. And I'm confident that today's session will provide valuable insights for everyone attending. Now, before we begin, let me take a moment, please, to introduce DAR Engineering. DAR is a leading Saudi multidisciplinary engineering consultancy firm with a global presence. We have over 9 offices worldwide, including Riyadh, Jeddah, Dammam in Saudi Arabia. We have branches in London, Lisbon in Europe, 2 offices in India, an office in Pakistan and in Egypt. Across these offices, we have a team of more than 2,000 professionals with over 1,600 based in Saudi Arabia. Our projects span more than 25 countries, reflecting the scale of our expertise. We deliver a full spectrum of services from design supervision to project management across both superstructure and infrastructure projects. Our architectural and engineering services cover all types of projects: healthcare, educational, residential, commercial, hospitality. We also cover power plants, roads, substations, and industrial facilities. In addition, we offer specialized in-house services such as sustainability and LEED certification, TIA, facade design, special lighting, and acoustics. Our consultancy services cover project management, construction supervision, and art design. We support projects from the initial master planning and infrastructure design stages through full architectural and engineering services to comprehensive project management through the life cycle of the project. We're very proud to have worked with prestigious clients in both the public and private sectors, including PIFs, governmental authorities across the kingdom. Now, without any further delay, I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Mohammed Swaidan, who will take us deeper into today's topic. Mohammed, the mic is yours.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you for attending today's webinar. For today's webinar, we will be talking about a very attractive topic, which is artificial intelligence and how we can implement it in our daily workflow. So what are we about to talk about? It's the integration between the artificial intelligence and the building information modeling. So the 3 things that the objectives of this webinar is explore how AI is transforming digital engineering and BIM, how we can integrate the artificial intelligence with the building information modeling to achieve the maximum efficiency and the maximum output, and also reduce the human errors and reduce the repetitive tasks. Highlighting the industry use cases across the project lifecycle, we will about to present some study cases that we are using in DAR and how can we benefit from these study cases. And the last thing, we will share DAR vision for the future AI implementation in the project delivery. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about, the reason that made us implement artificial intelligence and automation in general is some challenges. So as you can see in here, this is one of the challenges that we faced in DAR, which drove us to start implementing of the artificial intelligence. So one of them is the manual and the repetitive tasks. We want to reduce the human errors and we want to reduce the repetitive tasks. Inconsistent output, this is one of the challenges also, and the high dependency of manual documentation processes. So the question comes, how we can use the artificial intelligence and the automation also across all the platforms in order to face these challenges. Here comes the first study case that we are talking about. One of the challenges that we are facing on our daily workflow, for example, it's like the manual tasks and the inconsistent output. Usually what we do, there are a lot of repetitive tasks that we need to get rid of. One of them is like creating plans, creating elevations, tag and dimension views, create sheets, place views in sheets, and etc. And also, there are a lot of repetitive tasks in the documentation also, and placing the views in sheets, etc. So how we can use the artificial intelligence to solve these problems? Here comes the first thing. Here comes the importance of artificial intelligence, how he can assist us in digital production. So one of the things that it will help us with, text to command for automation, for the design tasks, intelligent generation of drawing and documentation, and also give us the factor of scale. So now you can scale your productivity if you can automate a lot of these tasks and reduce the human output, human inputs. So here comes the first tool that we are using. It's for example, we're using a lot of tools. This is one of them. It's how we can use the artificial intelligence to assist us in one of the major authoring tools that the firm is using, which is Revit, as you can see in here. So in this image, you can see like in the right panel, there are the Copilot, which is integrated plugin into the Revit. So it can you can put any prompts you want in here, as you can see in here. You type the command, and there will be a video which explains everything in detail in the next slide. So you can type the command in here. Let's say I want to create elevations, I want to put dimension, I want to place these views on sheets, and etc. No need to no need to do it yourself. No need to put the manual input for it. So here is the video that will explain it in detail. Let me play it.
In this demo, I'm showing Evelove Lab, Glyph AI, an AI-assisted integrated in Revit. Just type natural language commands, and Glyph AI performs them in the model, automating tasks, saving time, and improving consistency. Let's see it in action. Task 1, create ceiling plans from the first floor through the third floor. In just a few seconds, Glyph AI interprets the command and executes it directly in Revit. As you can see, the requested ceiling plans are automatically created without manual setup, view duplication, or repetitive clicks. Task 2, tag walls and doors in the current view. Glyph AI instantly applies the required tags, following Revit standards without manual selection or repetitive tagging. Task 3, create elevations for rooms 103 through 107. Glyph understands the request and automatically generates the required room elevations in Revit. Task 4, here I'm asking Glyph AI to create enlarged plans for rooms 103 to 107. Watch as it instantly generates the detailed views in Revit, saving time and eliminating manual drafting. Task 5. Next, I'm asking Glyph AI to dimension all walls in the current view. Instantly, it applies accurate dimensions across the model, automating a task that normally takes several minutes. Task 6. Now I'm asking Glyph AI to dimension the casework and place it directly on an A4 sheet. It quickly completes the task, showing how documentation in Revit can be automated effortlessly. Task 7. Here, I'm asking Glyph AI to dimension all curtain walls and place the annotations on sheet C102. Notice how it handles complex elements automatically, saving hours of manual work. Task 8. Next, I'm asking Glyph AI to tag all curtain wall panels on sheet C102. It quickly labels every panel accurately, streamlining a task that would normally be repetitive and time-consuming. Task 9. Create sheets for rooms 103 to 107. In seconds, it generates all the necessary sheets in Revit, showing how effortlessly documentation can be organized. With Glyph AI integrated in Revit, routine documentation tasks are automated, saving time, reducing errors, and letting our team focus on design and innovation.
So as you can see in here, this is one of the tools that we are using. It will fasten the process and it will reduce the human inputs. It will reduce the errors. It will make the task of the documentation and the placing views in sheets and all of these repetitive tasks very efficient. And it will take very, very less time. So it will not consume that much time anymore. So if we implement this tool and this one, for example, it will increase the documentation output, improve efficiency without additional headcount, and also you can expect consistent and repeatable digital workflow. So this is one of the things that we are using in DAR. Another thing that I want to talk about is the executive value of AI automation. For example, the tool that I just showed you, it will let you have efficiency gains without increasing operational cost, faster project delivery, and also standardize the process. So one of the things that we crave about, we want all the outputs to be standardized and it came with the same standard, same dimension, same everything. So one of the things that we need to do this is to put the standard and spread these tools across all our offices. And everyone, after using it, we can expect that the output will be the same across all the offices, across all the teams. The second thing that we are talking about, and we are all facing this challenge, maintaining the quality under time pressure. So normally we all have this tight schedule, right? We all have these tight submissions. So in the time quality, in the time pressure, we unfortunately we need to sacrifice some of the quality. But after using the artificial intelligence and using the tools that we are about to present, no need to do this anymore. So you can right now, by using the artificial intelligence and implementing it with the authoring tools, you can maintain the quality under time pressure. So what this will do for us, it will large volumes of project documentation, manual reviews are time consuming right now, tight deadlines, increasing compliance risk, information overload, reduce review effectiveness. Here comes the importance of the second tool that we are using. Second tool we are using, it will try to rapid development of tailored AI tools. What these tools is about, it's like application builder for you. So it will create an application for your liking, which you can use in anything that you can imagine. So let's say for this example, we are using the Google Studio AI for creating an application for us. The sole purpose of it will create a compliance check for us. So let me show it to you. In here, this is one of the applications that we created in DAR. As you can see in here, you can put adjustment to the application, and also there is a video for this one, which will dive deep into the details from start to finish, how we can start the application from the beginning till the finish. So after you create the application, you can put any prompts in here to create an adjustment to the app. If you want, let's say, the output to be in PDF format, if you want to upload a random drawing, you can type it in here. As you can see, make changes, add new features, and ask for anything. You can put it in here. So for the application that we created and the one that we are about to show to you, this one is a compliance editor, compliance check, which you can upload here any standard that you can imagine. Let's say for this purpose, we will upload an chapter 10 from the NFPA standard. And after that, we will upload a random drawing from a schematic design submission, and the application will start to create the compliance check for us. He will try to create this compliance between the drawing against the standard that we feed it to him. And after the process finishes, it will give you this download PDF report. So this one, the upload is standard. The second one, upload the drawing. The third step that you need to take is run compliance check. And after it finishes, you can download the PDF report. We already created a demonstration for you. It will be shown in the next slide. So here, let me play it.
Okay, as you can see, this is the still graphics, and we are trying to create that. That's actually like to create like a compliance check between the standard that we can use as example and NFPA standard, and after that we can send him like drawing, floor plan drawing as an example. We try to create this compliance check for us. So this is how you will you under the bill start, you will put the idea. I want to build that where it can build standard like in VA for that and nothing floor plan drawing from schematic design. And we need to study if the drawing is compliant with the NFPA standard and or not, and give me the things that needs to be changed. So all you have to do is click build. The AI will start creating the code for you as you will see. Yes. So it will do all the heavy lifting for you. You put all the codes every way. It will create a okay, so it's finished. To give you the first version of the here, as you can see, you can upload the NFPA standard and you can upload the floor plan. So you can add a lot of things to fine tuning the application, which I just did in the other one. It being open here is the same one. But I just added, as you can see here, some of the prompts. Yeah, to fine tune the so the final one that we are about to present is this one. Same idea, but we can upload the NFPA or any standard you want to check. You have to choose it here. It's say chapter 10 in the NFPA. And here you will upload the drawing. Say this is the drawing. And write the compliance check. So it will start reading the document, extracting the APA requirement from this file, trying to make the compliance for you by the floor plan geometry. Activating travel distance, the PDF. And it's trying to finalize the compliance report and the evidence going to give me the report in a PDF format. So after it's finished, it should give us a kind of download button and you can download the compliance report. Yeah, as you can see here, it's failed, status failed. You can download the PDF report. It will be downloaded. You can open it and it will give you this compliance report. Like it's failed, what are the auto findings, critical needs, prerequisite dreams. You're starting to see to tell you what exactly you need to change for this compliance report to be us. Is it remoteness and corridor layouts? So I tried to use a very simple floor plan because I didn't want the video to take a long time. So that's it. You can add whatever you want. You can create the app for your liking. As you can see here, for this, the same exercise, they really created like a before plan and after. So the first one that I tested, it did fail. And the second one, as you can see in here, this is the fail, and this one the pass. So I created two floor plan. I tested both. The first one would fail, and the second one, after I changed some things in the floor plan and generated an PDF could pass, and the compliance score also 92. So one of the algorithms that I embedded into the application, if it's below 75%, it will be failed. If above 75%, it will be success. So in this case, it's 92. So it's pass. This one of the things that you can use the Google Studio AI, the building app for. And in the next video, we will explain how we can also utilize the power of Google Studio AI. Yeah.
Okay, so as you saw, this is one of the applications that we are using right now in order to facilitate the compliance check in a lot of our standard. So we have a lot of standard, but we don't want to do it manually anymore. So if you have any standard for your company, you can use it and you can double check this standard with the actual drawing that the team already generated. So you can take any random drawing from the submission, any submission, let's say schematic, detail, the design I issued for construction or whatever, and you can put your own standard in the left panel, and you can run this compliance check, and it will tell you exactly what are the things that needs to be changed for the drawing to be compliant with the standard. So we have a question right now. It's this. I will read the question, and after that, I will answer this question. So someone is asking, this looks like a really good feature. How much time can be saved with this AI tool, doing it manually? And is it accurate and correct? So actually, if you want to create this compliance check for you, this will take a lot of time, to be honest. And actually, you have to have a dedicated person, which is a quality control manager or quality control engineer, which he needs to dive through all of this drawing for you, and he has to have the expertise in this particular standard, let's say the NFPA, in order to create these findings for you. And after that, he will share it with you. So the power of this AI tool, you don't need this anymore. So you can create this application yourself, as you saw, in very simple steps. You can do it. You can feed the standard that you want the drawing to be complied with it or not, and run the button. And actually, these findings I already tested with our dedicated teams, and they already confirmed that these are very good results. And they shared with me a lot of other drawing, and we tested this a lot. And actually, it was very good, according to their opinion, which is our life safety department. So you can expect this to be very accurate. And actually, for myself, I already tried to solve these issues. And after that, I run the application again, and it got pass. So it's accurate. You can create it in a matter of seconds. No need to wait for someone to audit your drawings for you. And actually, one of the things that the top management also can check for themselves. So after you create this application, you can deploy it. You can share it with anyone via a link. So if any one of the client or let's say a top management wants to check for themselves, they can click this link and it will open this application, because this application is a cloud-based. It will open this application for them, and they can run it from themselves for themselves, and they can double check if everything is looking good or not. Okay.
Okay, as you can see in here, this is the Village Studio.
Okay. So the second tool that we are using in DAR, and actually it's very good actually, and we are depending on it right now. It's the AI assistant. So I will tell you what are the challenges that we are facing, and I believe everyone is facing this one. The key expert people are limited, right? So if you want to talk to a senior guy or something, his schedule usually is very tight. So if you want to depend on him in any question that you want, this will delay the process. So how can we use artificial intelligence in such cases? So here comes the importance of the next tool that we are about to present, which you can share your screen with artificial intelligence, and he will recognize exactly which authoring tool you are using. Let's say Revit, let's say Excel, Power BI, anything that you can imagine. And after you share your screen with the artificial intelligence, he will recognize this and start to give you like a step-by-step guide in how to do all of this. So I will walk you through it, and actually we already prepared also a video for this to dive deep into the details and give you the benefits of using these tools. So let me do it. So the first step that you need to do is share your screen. After you open the Google Studio AI, I will show it to you how can you find this particular thing. You share your screen, choose the screen you want to share with the AI for real-time assistant. And after that, you can share it with him. And after that, you can start asking him questions by your own microphone, and he will start giving you the answers for it. We already created a video to show you this in detail. So let me play it. And if anyone has any question, just raise your hand or type your question, and I will be happy to answer it.
In this short demo, I want to show how Google AI Studio can support our daily BIM work in real time. I'm currently working in Revit 2026, and the goal is to demonstrate how AI can act as a live assistant, guiding users step by step, improving modeling quality, and highlighting BIM best practices while we work. Now I'll open Google AI Studio. I will share my Revit screen with the AI, open the microphone, and start a real workflow. Question 1. The BIM team shared a Revit template with us. How do I create a new project based on that template?
To start a new project using a shared template, first click the New button under the Model section on the left. In a dialog that appears, you'll likely need to browse to the location of your shared template file.
Question 2. I want to link another model into this project. How do I ensure it links from internal origin to internal origin correctly?
To link a new model and ensure internal origin to internal origin positioning, go to the Insert tab in the ribbon, then click Link Revit. In the dialog box that appears, select your model file and make sure the positioning dropdown is set to Auto Origin to Origin before clicking Open.
I'm not able to click the Link Revit button because it's grayed out. What should I do?
The Link Revit button may be grayed out because you are currently in a sheet view, which isn't possible to link models directly into. Try switching to a floor plan or 3D view in the project browser to enable the command.
Okay, it's working now. Can you repeat step by step?
Sure. First, go to the Insert tab in the ribbon, then click Link Revit. In the dialog box that appears, select your Revit model, and be sure to set the positioning dropdown to Auto Origin to Origin before clicking Open.
Question 3. How can I copy or monitor levels and grids from the linked model to my project?
To copy monitor the grids, go to the Collaborate tab in the ribbon. Then, in the Coordinate panel, click Copy Monitor and select Select Link.
Question 4. Once the model is ready, how do I upload or initiate it to the cloud on Autodesk Construction Cloud ACC?
To initiate cloud collaboration, stay on the Collaborate tab. In the Manage Models panel, click the Collaborate button. This will open the dialog to save your model to the cloud.
This is a simple example, but it clearly shows the value. Google AI Studio is not just answering questions. It is guiding the workflow, improving BIM quality, and reducing errors in real time. This kind of support can significantly reduce training time, rework, and coordination risks across our projects.
Okay, as you can see in here, this one that I was talking about is you can share your screen. Whatever program you are using, whatever software you are using, you can share your screen with artificial intelligence, with Google Studio AI, and they will start to recognize it and give you, as you saw, a step-by-step guide on how to do any work that you can imagine, any task that you have in hand. So you can use this for any software, as I just said, not only the Revit or Naviswork or any building information modeling authoring tools.
In this short demo,
Okay, the third thing that we going to talk about is the benefits and the workflows and the adding value. So as you saw in the last tool that we presented, the AI understands the software context and user queries. Immediate gives you a guidance. So no need to rely on your key expert people all the time. Of course, you will have to go and ask them about particular things, but you don't have to waste their time every time you want to ask about any small questions. So this, we can consider this like a first layer of defense. So the first thing that you have to do is share your screen and try asking the artificial intelligence about it. And if he can do it, it's okay. Now you saved your time. If not, you have to escalate it to your senior people and ask them about it. And also, it gives you the benefit of enhancing team scalability. So if you have the people across a lot of offices as DAR, and you have a lot of team members, if they want to ask about anything, after you present this thing to them, they can start using it and they start asking the AI to answer their questions. Okay, so from the tools that I just presented to you, we can come to a conclusion that AI across digital construction workflow, we can use the artificial intelligence in design automation, in coordination intelligence, in document intelligence, project analytics, and the insights. You can use the artificial intelligence in all of these areas to enhance your daily workflow and to give you a consistent output that you can rely on because it's very accurate. And we tested it before. The thing, business value also for engineering organization is faster compliance review. So in times of tight schedule, if you want to maintain your quality standards, you don't need to do it manually anymore. You can create, as I just showed you, this application. You can create your own applications, which we did in DAR. We created a lot of applications. Each of these application is dedicated to check something in particular. So after we finish the submission, this submission goes through a lot of filtration steps. It will go through this application. After that, it goes through the second application and so on. So you would be happy for the output that comes after these filtration layers. So faster compliance reviews, early risk identification, reduce manual effort, and improve communication and decision making. Okay. The final tool that we are about to present, it's about the design process. So usually in our healthcare projects, because we usually work in like a mega project in healthcare, we have our own library. So this library, we already created it by, let's say, operation room, lab, pantry, exam room, etc. So each of these rooms contains exactly the medical equipment that needs to be in this particular room, along with all the other requirements. Let's say the medical requirement, the electrical requirement, the volume, the minimum temperature, all of this information, we already feeded it into our own library. So if you clicked in here, as you can see in here, there are operation room. This operation room contains all the medical equipment. Actually, you can use it for any type of projects. Doesn't need to be healthcare. But now we are utilizing it in the healthcare projects. So we created, let's say, operation rooms, labs, and etc. So if we have any new healthcare project coming to our way, we just use our own library. No need to start from scratch and ask the biomedical engineer every time which medical equipment needs to be in this specific room. What are the equipment? What are the requirements for the electrical, for the MEP, for the medical gas, everything like this. We implemented all of this knowledge. We implemented all of this information into our own library. So if we have any new hospital, we can use it as a pre-made library. And I will show it to you in detail how we can do this one. So as you can see in here, this operation room, and this AI tool, after we create this library, it's implemented with the Revit also. So as you can see, we created a lot of options, and it doesn't take like a lot of time. In a matter of minutes, or in a matter of, yes, in a matter of minutes, you can create this design option. Because as you can see, all of this color coding, it's like a library thing. So operation rooms is like a drag and drop library. So you drag and drop the operating room, you drag and drop the exam room, and etc. And you start using it as a, let's say, as a Meccano or something like that. You can shuffle the location and everything. So it gives you the flexibility to do it very fast and very efficient at the same time. So here we created two options, option 1 and option 2. And as soon as you place this exam room, it comes with everything. And one of the things that it gives you a huge value, if you are familiar with the healthcare projects, we are required to generate something called room data sheet and room layout sheet. This room data sheet, it's like a booklet, contains 18 pages, which talks about everything in this particular room. So after you create this library, all you have to do after you drag and drop, you go to the schedule and he will recognize all of this information for you. So in a matter of minutes, you can generate this room data sheet, a room layout sheet. So it's a very good approach, actually, that we are started to adopting it in DAR. And we saw the value, to be honest. So in general, in DAR, our approach to AI implementation, we went through this AI, artificial intelligence implementation, because as I just showed you, the benefits are huge in all the sectors. It's not only about the design team. You can use it from the bidding stage, from the starting of the project till the end of the project. So even in the bidding team, you can use artificial intelligence tools. We have a lot of tools also we are using in this particular stage. Maybe for a future webinar, we can discuss it. Even the bidding team, the proposals team, the project managers team. So we created a survey for all the things, all the tasks that we have in hand. And after that, we proposed a lot of AI tools and starting testing it. And after we found that it's matured enough, we started implementing it into our daily workflow. So our approach to responsible AI, governance and security, ethical AI use, quality assurance framework, continuous improvement and monitoring. Okay, here comes a very important topic, which is the security measures using artificial intelligence in BIM. Because a lot of projects, they will come to you and say this project is confidential. We cannot share this project, let's say, online, or we cannot use an AI tool, which depending on uploading our documents into the cloud server or something like this. So this, one of the things that we kept in mind while adopting this, and we created something called risk mitigation about adopting AI risk mitigation. Okay, so we have a question. It's asking, instead of Google AI Studio, can we use Microsoft Pilot too? Actually, we tried Microsoft Pilot, Copilot, right? Microsoft Copilot too. The thing is, Google Studio AI, it will create an application for you. This application, you can feed any standard into it, and he will create the compliance check for you. Microsoft Copilot, it's it's using the same LLM, language large model, for the ChatGPT, right? So it will facilitate the process, but it will not do the same trick for you. You cannot create an application and start uploading the NFPA standard, let's say, for example, and the random drawing. So you can use it, but there are some limitations for using Microsoft Copilot. I believe Google Studio AI doesn't have these limitations. Okay, let's go back to security measures using artificial intelligence in BIM. So after, let's say, someone come to you and say this project is confidential, so we created another document called risk mitigation in adopting artificial intelligence. So each AI tool that we using in DAR, we creating this risk mitigation strategy for it. Let's say, I'll give you an example about, let's say, sharing your screen. If this project, let's say, a confidential, you don't want to share your screen with Google or whatever, you can use it in a dummy project to know the know-how, and after that, you can implement the same steps into the real project. So this one for the things that we implemented into our risk mitigation strategy. So no need to share your actual project with the Google AI. You can share just the authoring tool and ask him the same question. And after he answers it for you, you can use the same strategy in your actual model. I don't want to dive deep into all of this because these security measures took us a lot of time because we have a lot of delicate projects right now, which requires a very confidential measures. So we went into each of these tools, like if it's encrypted end to end or no, it will be in your server. We asked these software developers for the specific tools if we can host the server on our local server. And actually, we are taking a huge steps into this. We already creating a partnership with Google in trying to adopting our own language, large language model in Fanar and in DAR also. And we are about to use it into the future AI tools. So implement strict change tracking and validation workflow when artificial intelligence is allowed to generate. Ensure AI deployment aligns with company cybersecurity policies. So let's talk about how we can use all of these previous tools into balancing building information modeling and decision making. What this will do for us, it will enable leadership to make faster evidence-based decision rather than relying on raw model interpretation. Enables the development of custom AI-driven dashboard, which support integrated project decision-making, and also reducing reporting delays and empowering stakeholders to make immediate informed decisions during meeting and coordination reviews. These are the things that we will be happy to do after implementing the artificial intelligence tools.
All right. I think that's it for today. Thank you all for your engaging questions throughout the session and for your participation through the webinar. We hope discussion and insights shared by us today have provided you with a clearer understanding of how AI is shaping the digital engineering and BIM. Please stay connected with us at DAR for future webinars and updates. As we take pride in supporting our partners throughout their projects. On behalf of our team, we truly appreciate your time and interest, and we look forward to seeing you at our next sessions. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.